It's only 16. I'm sure you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You have like 1 billion elves, right? My fair citizens, Sodium City, we have one chance, one shot. Now this is going to be the final tweaked version of the deck, so you may see a little bit different versions of it throughout the videos, but again, this is going to be the final version. It's called one chance, one shot because we have one win condition and it's one card, and that is Torment of Hailfire. Torment of Hailfire is X, double black. Repeat the following process X times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card. Now this is awesome and very easy to execute at a very impactful level later on in the game because we're just blowing up all their permanents and all of their lands many times. And of course we're utilizing Double Vision in order to copy it multiple times again later on in the game. So Double Vision is a 5-mana enchantment. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Now you're going to use this early game for ramp, and then of course land destruction and permanent removal. If somehow they are able to exile our Torment of Hailfire, since we only have one, there really is no other way for us to win outside of milling them out. So in those cases, we do have 2 Gaea's Blessings and 4 Bala Ged Recoveries. So Bala Ged Recovery, return target card from your graveyard to your hand, and then Gaea's Blessing, target player shuffles up to 3 target cards from their graveyard to their library. Now this is very good because it says target player, so you can use this not only to yourself to get some more land destruction cards or removal back into your library, but you can also use this on the opponent. So you can shuffle their Uro or Kroza back into their library so they can't escape it, which is an alternate use of it and can be very impactful later on in the game. If they're using Luris, you can just shuffle all of their 2-mana, 1-mana permanents in there. Very good, very useful. One of the other really cool combos that we have in this deck, it's more of a synergy than a combo, but it's going to be Cleansing Wildfire and Cascading Cataracts. So Cascading Cataracts is just an indestructible land. You can tap, add a colorless, kind of shitty. And then it has the 5 colorless tap, add 5 mana in any combination of colors. This we don't really use too much unless we absolutely have to. Since we are primarily running basics, we do have to use this somewhat frequently. So Cleansing Wildfire, destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle their library, draw a card. So we basically take Cleansing Wildfire, target our Cascading Cataracts, since Cascading Cataracts is indestructible. We just search our library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield tapped, and draw a card. So it's almost like a reverse Explorer. We guarantee the land drop, which is really cool, but at the same time, again, you have to have Cascading Cataracts and you have to have Cleansing Wildfire. However, Cleansing Wildfire is very good against 3-color decks, and it's very good against mono brown decks. Although when it is going up against any type of mono aggro deck, it's pretty useless outside of targeting your own lands to fix your mana, which again, we are using a lot of basic lands, so it is very useful. Or if you target your Cascading Cataracts, it's really good for ramping purposes and thinning out your deck. So it is a very solid card. And of course, a land destruction deck would not be a land destruction deck without additional land destruction cards outside of Cleansing Wildfire. So we have Creeping Mold, Casualties of War, and Star of Extinction. The big trio. I mean, unfortunately, we weren't able to squeeze in Rubble Reading. Creeping Mold just seemed a little bit more impactful because it has the versatility of destroying enchantments and artifacts. Again, there is still a lot of mono brown decks running around, and a lot of decks are running enchantments and artifacts. Just being able to destroy those earlier on before we get a Casualties of War is way more beneficial than you may think. Now with Double Vision, duplicating all the spells, the sheer amount of land destruction, the recursion with Bala Ged Recovery and Gaea's Blessing, destroying the opponent's spirits was so easy and it was so sweet every time. Mwah. It was great. I loved it. I loved every moment of it. It's a great deck. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. And it performed well too. And as for yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you, What mechanics do you miss the most and would like to see come back? Here are your answers. And if you want your comment featured in these videos, make sure that you answer the comment question of the day every single day, 7 days a week in the comment section below. Stay salty and enjoy the games. One land. One land and we're good. Land and we're super green. I knew what you were trying to say, Blast. I knew what you were trying to say. There's just a bunch of trolls. I knew it. And it was a red. Of course it was. Of course. Okay. So black and green. Perfect. So we put down the double vision, right? Yeah. Dude. This Casualties... I should have Creeping Molded that swamp and then Casualties of War and just finished everything else up. I think that would have made him surrender. Super cute. All right. Artifact. Yep. You were going down to 1 land and 0 board state. Suggestion for an emote 1 land, because all you just need is 1 land. That's fair. Poor Bagugius. I mean, yes. What's up, Unholy Knight? How you doing? Sad butt plug. We'll give him the old sad butt plug. Why not? I don't really want to thin out their deck. Well, maybe I do. We'll do 1. It's a good card. Take them. Sad butt plug. Hey, there's my Cataracts. There's my Cataracts. What's up, Odyssey? How you doing? That was rude. No more duress for you. I probably should have kept that. I should have kept that, because now if he has another duress, like plays a land duress, then I'm kind of fucked. Oh, Dig Dug, that was a bad idea. It's fine. We have a Creeping Mold. Yeah, I should have kept that. I was getting a little ahead of myself. Luckily. I would really like a Gaia's Blessing or a Bala right now. Either of those would be fantastic. Opponent, you really should discard to hand size. I was trying to give them advice to discard to hand size, but they decided to have spontaneous combustion. I don't know if that was a punt on their part or not, but maybe. And it's time for a scoop of the day. We have this horrible, shitty, broken Dex ass scoop. It is great because it's portable. It's cheap. You can just clip it onto your shirt when you're walking into the LGS. People know. People know that you have a weapon. You're ready to give it to them to just assist them in scooping all that shit up. They're gonna hate you from the moment you walk into that LGS every single time. You do have to worry that the clip is very, very poorly made. It kind of just went to shit after a couple uses. It's possible that it broke from somebody spiking it on the ground, but that's neither here nor there. But again, it doesn't have the durability that a lot of the other scoops are. I think it may be a little bit overpriced, but with the convenience of it being able to extend and resend or something like that, it's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. Again, Dex ass broken scoop. All right, predictions are up. Oh, I totally... Oh. Shoutouts to Unholy Knight, by the way. I rated him yesterday. Seems like a really good streamer. Make sure to go check him out. Yeah, definitely make sure to go check him out. What's the worst that could happen? Right? Right? What's the worst that could happen? Nothing. That's the worst that could happen. That's the worst that could happen. Nothing. What up, say my name? That's good too. So we're going to need green and a red because we have another black. Thanks. So do I ramp with this Cataracts or not? Nice. I feel like I... All right. So I get to double casualties, and that's great. Yeah, necessary. Necessary for sure. I think I start chipping away at their blue sources. Okay. They got one. They saved a land. They saved a land. Ugin Olamog? I mean, that's perfectly fine. How many basics do you think they have? Oh, let's ramp. Well, Paradise Druid, okay. I was kind of hoping they were gonna play a Nissa. but they still can. But they don't know that we have another Star of Extinction. What they don't know won't hurt them, right, chat? Yeah! At least 12? Simic with Cultivate? Oh, I guess it is just Simic, yeah. Yeah, they probably have at least 12. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to keep them off 8. Have to keep them off 8. I don't trust the Ugin. I don't want to lose my double vision over it. They have 2 cards left. They've hit a land fucking every single turn. Do I star? It's my last thing of land destruction. I don't think I can. That's good. Didn't necessarily want those. They may just have Ugin. Alright. We have an 18% chance to get a land. Could you fuck off, please?
We've got a badass over here.
Sure. Holamog is bad, I agree. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 9. I'm risking it. I did not do that right. I should have cultivated first. That was really stupid. There. Okay. If they have another one, we're kind of screwed. Yeah. Need to keep them off. I mean, one mana off Mog mana was not worth using a Star of Extinction, in my opinion. I think I have to get this, just in case. Yeah. So obviously I need to get that off the board. I'm gonna save the Extinction Event for the Mog. I assume they have 4. But yeah, I had to get that. They have 10 mana. I think you would use that for something better. Did we bring... Yes, we have Torment of Hailfire. We have Torment of Hailfire. And we also have 4 Balas and 2... two Gaia's Blessings to recur it over and over and over again. Like, grown to like me because I have a Shrine of One Piece stuff. Heard her have a sword in my mouth. I'm so cool. Captain Janky. Oh, start predictions. It's a bad hand, though. Oh, please don't thought Steve me. I'm hiding it. I'm hiding it. Hate you.
I hate you. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, they saw it. I didn't take it away in time. Sultai cheaters! And a Bala would be great. I'll take a Wildfire. Or because streamers were stealing song requests, music increasing the value of the stream. I mean, that's some of them, yeah. That's not necessarily because of it. It's just that they were kind of flaunting it around. And the music industry was just like made aware of it. They're like, oh, hey, a thing. All right, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah, so I can't even do anything right now. Only out right now is Extinction Event. Or top decking another land. Literally my only option. And then hoping they don't have a counterspell. Right? Which, I mean, come on. Yeah, it's rough now that they're running Doom Whisper. Because they could just surveil over and over and over again. Yeah, I thought Steve got us. Fucking thought Steve. Just tap out for an Ugin. It's a good idea. I promise. I see your vote icon as pink, Wasted Youth. Yeah, I think one person used it and then everyone started using it, just because it's a good idea.
I do hope you make this battle exciting for me. Good help is easy to find in war. No defeat. They were a lousy servant anyway.
Do have another casualties. They didn't know if we had another land. If we didn't have another land, we wouldn't have been able to cast it, even with the cataracts.
We will not fail.
Opponent, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
And they could have...
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
They could have another Nissa. We could just be dead next turn. Yeah, I mean, if they have another Nissa, then we're done. Or a counterspell. Yeah. Didn't matter. We took 2 swings from... Yeah, I mean, taking 2 swings from that is just nothing we could do. That Thought Steve fucked us super hard. Super duper hard. God damn it, Steve. Fucking nose, man. It's like the more I talk, my nose gets all itchy and shit. It's alright, we'll get a red source. Not a red source. Red off the top. Or another black. Black would be good. Unholy Knight, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it.
Unholy Knight has become a citizen of Sodium City.
Yeah, let's get a black. All right. So Languish is good. Enjoy your emotes, Unholy Knight. Enjoy your land destruction emotes. We take these. Take these every day. Sucks that Wildfire doesn't put him into play untapped, so I need to get a green. Yeah, let's get a green, then... And then we just need another red. Cool. Wait! But Miguel! We were doing cool things. We had the stuff. Find it funny how the mayor of Salt Town is one who brings salt to others. It's Sodium City, not Salt Town. How dare you? How dare you insult it? And if you want to see me build and play all of these decks live, make sure to follow me over at twitch.tv/StriderStone. I stream 5 days a week every day except Monday and Thursday. Link in the description below. And no, we don't have anything for life gain. We could, but it's like I don't know what we would even do. See, chat, never concede. Well, they had Blood Artist. They cat and they killed us. They could have attacked and they would have killed us. They had a lot of ways to kill us. Snap keep. That was ridiculous. No, we were fine. We went from a 30% chance to get a land to a 14% chance to get a land. Just every single turn. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. There's nothing I could do about it. Should have played the Wildfire first. We're gonna go red. Let's just do double red. Yeah, I meant I should have played Cataracts first. Sorry, not Wildfire. Absorb. They didn't absorb. Alright, we have a lot of mana. But we haven't gotten any other green sources. We need to get green sources. Cool. Nice Twitch recap post on Twitter. Especially like the total hours broadcast, 1660. Comes to 69.16 days. Of course. Of course it does. Damn it. Yeah, and I didn't get more green because I'm an idiot. Alright, so somehow we have to resolve something. Down blue, down white. I'm gonna blow up both of those. Just fuck your castles. Alright, it's 2. 2. Come on my back, please no. I would prefer if you didn't. Alright, you think they have a third absorb in their hand in the top 15. Does not look like it. Cool. So we get quite a bit of value out of this. What's up, Kuro? Easiest way for me to get rid of that right now. Cycling away lands against a land destruction deck. That's kind of ballsy. Alright. So they definitely have counters now. Problem is, you're always on top tick mode. I'm not, though. I just have to get my double vision out, and I'm not on top deck mode anymore, for the most part. So I can draw cards with Cleansing Wildfire, with Gaia's Blessing. I get all of my shit back from my graveyard with Bala. Like, there's... Yeah, I like Folio. Crafted the Rakdos Land Destruction Cruel Reality. I'm glad to announce I have a 0% win rate in Silver with 6 games. That's good news.
I don't give a fuck.
Never craft Strider decks. I'm sorry to hear that. It should be better. They kill that. We'll Creeping Mold. We can Cultivate. We can still Creeping Mold that. I don't know if we do. We Creeping Mold just to kill that? No. Fuck it. Let's kill their land. It's... No, I'm sorry, Ashra, but it's like every deck that I make is odd. Usually good players fail at playing my decks. If I give my deck to a good player, they usually do horrible with the deck. So you're not alone, if it makes you feel any better. My matchmaking is odd. It's definitely possible. Sometimes the only people you beat with the Strider deck is Strider. Definitely true. All right. They have so many goddamn lands still. I've blown up so many of their lands. 8. Alright, they have 8 lands left. Well, 8 lands on the battlefield. I've destroyed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 16 lands? Oh, shit.
Will bend to my will.
Let's see. Double Vision. And Casualties of War. Hi, opponent. Like 8 good top decks. Bala's pretty good when you're using double vision. The thing is that one of these is gonna fizzle. So I'll only get to destroy 2 lands. They have black? When the fuck did they have black? Alright, so yeah, we gotta blow up that black source. Great cards. What up, Grix is cool?
You should just concede.
Let's get rid of their black source, shall we? Yeah, all your stuff was going away once again. By a lot. What is the world coming to? Taking off on Holy Night? Oh, saying fun stream last night. Awesome. Hello. So let's get another red and another green. All right. So we get Languish here, and then the turn after that, we can Casualties of War, which is great. What's up, V-Tire Girl? It's a whole lot of Demouge. How did that make you feel, opponent? How did that make you feel? Made me happy. I smiled a little bit. Super cute. Creature land. Yeah. And you're going down to 1 mana and 1 little 1/1. How does this one make you feel? Does this one make you feel good? I think that this one definitely made them feel good. Yeah, that one made them feel good. Take action, get another red. Ooh. This is the first time we may... I forgot we even had Torment of Hailfire. We may actually win with our win condition. Yeah. Ow, rude. It's only 16. I'm sure you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You have like 1 billion elves, right? I didn't do the math. It turns out they were not fine. It turns out they were not fine. So the 2 mana X bolus and the 7 mana bolus are the only good boluses. That's what you're telling me now. And the God Pharaoh statue, that bolus, is also better than the other 4 mana and 5 mana bolus. Citadel 2? Well, that's Bolus's Citadel. That's not Bolus. Didn't even get 1k back. Well, it depends on how many the other side voted for. So if you bet 10,000 and the other side bet 1, you only get 10,001. You know? Which, like, super sucks. Every time Strider has casualties in hand, you have to vote hell yeah. Hell yeah, eat ass. Opponent's gonna look at this, and yep, see? Opponent's gonna look at this and be like, huh, what do? And I'm gonna be like, yes, opponent, what do indeed? Okay. Dicks. That's what we do? We do dicks? It's weird that he took the 7 mana one when I couldn't play it. I mean, I couldn't play it without the Cultivate next turn anyway, but... It's a mill deck? A discard mill deck? Ah. I do not appreciate that. Yeah, so that goes one of my Gaia's blessings. Yeah, I did get more value, but yeah, I'm on like top deck town. If I can get a wildfire, that'd be fantastic. Please don't get an Ashiok. I would have loved for them to get a guy. I mean, obviously they're running Ashiok, which means we're in a shit ton of... We're in a lot of problems. If we can't keep them off 3 mana... Guy's Blessing in the Grave. No. No. What up, Rainy? This does not help us.
This battle is going to end on my terms. You think too much.
Maybe I should just exile that. I don't know what they actually have. Okay. It's like a weird ass Liliana mill discard. I don't even know. Give me a Star of Extinction. Give me a star. Miliana, yeah.
Sorry for your loss.
Shit. Hopefully they just ult Liliana. Yeah, Cacophony is a deck fucker. Just ult. Cool. Red. And we need another red. Great cards. Odd. All right. Do not make me discard 2 cards.
In fighting fair.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye, have a great time.
Should have ulted your Lily while you had the chance. They discarded 1. So we have 2 in the graveyard. Abalo is great. Gaia's Blessing is great. Casualties is great. Yeah, I think I save it. Maybe for like 1 target. Yeah, I know. The second star animation doesn't show up. Without decking ourselves? Well, we can't. It's impossible to deck ourselves. Because we're like doubling and triple casting our Gaia's Blessing. We have Bala to get it back as well. It's literally just impossible for us to do it. Unless they have Ashiok. Ashiok is really their only way to do it. Gaia's Blessing, Double Vision, Star of Extinction. Yeah. What's the win con? We have Torment of Hailfire. Yeah. I think I'm done putting up with your shit, opponent.
You done fucked up now!
6 mana, destroy 3 lands. Think we're okay with this? Yeah. And yeah, from here it just gets absolutely ridiculous. So we get our Casualties back. We get another Bala back. And it's literally just like infinite at this point. Didn't count the 5 mana per double vision. It's gonna be hard to counter when you don't have any blue sources. I mean, when you don't have any mana sources. Ruined Crab Gober. Spin out the deck with this. Let's get our Bala back. We still have a couple lands. Okay, so those are the lands. We don't need any more. Let's get another star. Oh, look, we have another one. Huh? Yeah. We need our Torment of Hailfire. It's in the bottom 9. It's in the bottom 9. There we go. Let's Bala get back. Oh, Gaia's Blessing. And let's Gaia's Blessing, get back a Bala and a Cultivate. Sure, why not? Why not? One, two, three, four. No. All right. Torment of Hailfire. Eight, 15, 18. Is that gonna kill him? 18 times 4. 72. Wait. It was only going to be 216 damage. Oh, 18 times 5, you're right. It is 18 times 5, I forget. From all 5 versions of this deck, we ended up going 23 and 19. The odd thing about this is that after we added in some dual lands and took out the basic lands, the win rate got worse. It's weird. I don't understand either, but we might end up going back. I know that later on, after we did take out only 3 of the basic lands, I did notice that later on in the game when we were searching for lands, whether it was through Cascading Cataracts and the Cleansing Wildfire combo, or if it was through just Cultivate and copying it with double visions, we just didn't have any more basics to search up. So it was just wasted cards, and that felt bad in general. So I believe that's probably why it was 3 cards that we couldn't thin out of our deck. However, putting in Fabled Passage is another great idea. Maybe adding in some additional lands is also a possibility. There's a lot of things. But we did run into some mana issues, of course, but that's obviously because of the fact that we weren't running any dual lands. It was literally just basics and then Cascading Cataracts. Again, that was it. And then all of a sudden we started to run into nothing but aggro. So we had to add in a couple more board wipes. We ended up taking out a Creeping Mold at an Extinction Event. Still wasn't enough, so we took out, I mean, this is only after 2 games, but still only ran into aggro. So we took out a Double Vision and added in Languish. Still wasn't enough, so we ended up taking out 2 board wipes, being an Extinction Event and a Languish, taking out a Cleansing Wildfire, and adding in 3 Erebos Intervention. Now, honestly, I think I'm going to go down to 2 Erebos Interventions and go back up to a 4th Cleansing Wildfire, because I think the ramp from Cleansing Wildfire is actually too good not to have, and I think the utility that it brings is very, very good, since it does destroy some matchups. Having 2 Erebos Intervention I think is okay. Getting a 3rd one in there would be great. I just don't know exactly what we could do with it. I would love to go up to another 4th Double Vision, but I don't know how that's doable. It's possible that all these changes were just 100% unnecessary, and the deck just simply got worse because we took out the basics and put in the dual lands. I have no idea, but that's kind of what the pattern shows right now. But again, in the end, ended up going 23-19, which really wasn't that bad. 50% win rate, you know, wasn't the worst. But in the end, we started getting a little bit rolled by mono red and mono white. The stats don't show it here, but I think the last 2 mono red and the last 2 mono white decks that we went up against, we lost. Mono green, we really didn't have an issue with this. We ran into a lot of elf decks, which was kind of surprising. Gruul aggro was the worst matchup for us by far. We just got completely steamrolled by Gruul, and then Orzhov Vampires or Orzhov Life Gain. I don't exactly remember which one it was specifically, but Orzhov aggro and Gruul aggro were the worst matchups for us by far. Everything else we didn't have too much of an issue with. Just it was relatively easy to handle every other deck, unless they got extremely lucky or we got extremely unlucky. It was just one of those things that if the deck felt very, very good, and it was very consistent outside of the weird land issues that we had. But again, obviously, we just had to with the amount of land fetching that was in the deck. So, amazing deck. I would use your wild cards on it. However, since this deck is coming out so close before Kaldheim, I would probably hold off. Play it if you have the cards, but don't play it if you don't already have the cards. Yo, what up, YouTube? Yeah, we going here, Strider. Come on. You didn't really think that I was that type of person, did you? Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you were even a little bit entertained by this video, please make sure to let me know down below. And if you have anything that you would like to see next, go ahead and leave that there too. And make sure to check out my live stream 5 days a week, every day except Sunday and Thursday. Stream times down below.